Ooh, I like that
I
name.
know, I was like, you
Mom the
love that
Magnificent.
name. What
It's
was
like
your,
a super, I was super mom for a long time until it kind of backfired. Like, don't be super mom, like blah, blah, blah.
I love that. Well, good morning. Thank you for taking the time to chat with us today. And thank you for this beautiful gift of this program. It's touched my heart in many ways and generations of my family. So just thank you for that. My question is, I've always adored the way the hosts have addressed the audience. And I want to know, why is that important to you when writing the show and creating it, that the hosts address the audience directly?
You know, I think the first piece is the love I have for Mr. Rogers and how much him talking directly to me
impacted you.
Like,
no, I think it impacted
way.
you in a huge way of your
way.
Crazy household, and then having the one
having that quiet one
person look at you and say, I like you just the way you are.
It's amazing, right? And that's the best use of media as far as I'm concerned. And so the idea that our hosts, our Blue's Clues family can really look to the camera and do that for kids, right? And really listen to them, not just talk to them, which I think is probably the magic, right? And they all approach it from in a different way, but the main heartbeat is just that connection, and that is the strongest. And it's really important. We have like our secret sauce of how long we wait for an answer and how much we really
lean into the camera to feel like you're really connected in that way.
It's so amazing, right? And when you're 4 and you kind of believe it and you can go with it is amazing. And then also as you're older and you're watching that, you can't help but feel the feels.
That connection, that takes you back when you were a kid.
And that's all we want to do is build self-worth and empowerment, and you're important and all of those things. Like there's so many other aspects to the curriculum, but that's probably the heart of it.
Okay, so Blue's Clues has been around now. We're celebrating 25 years. I'd love to know, do you have a favorite Blue's Clues moment?
We were talking about those. I thought your thought of that the first episode of every host was probably the most impactful.
It's true. I think, snack time as the very first episode, to like hold on to that script forever, like that's so exciting to watch what happened with that and the way it came out.
The transition of Steve going to college with Donovan and as Joe.
And the excitement of kids when Joe was coming. We did, Nickelodeon did a whole bunch of promos of like, Joe's coming. The excitement was so much fun. And he's just that playful, beautiful human that kids fell in love with. And then Josh was a family affair. Like all of
just seeing it refreshed and rebooted.
Oh my
all
God.
New and shiny.
Totally, like nothing else, right? Like the music and what he's able to do and
sing and dance and play guitar.
He's the whole package.
So I just recently watched the hosts react to each of their first episodes.
I know, isn't that the best?
Perfect.
Yeah, that sums it up. That's a good.
Yeah, that does. Yeah, our social media team at Nickelodeon is brilliant.
Fantastic.
And it's so wonderful to have the reunion of all the guys together, all of our hosts.
They truly love each other.
They do. They love these reunions.
Okay, so Magenta and Mailbox have always been special characters to me. I'd love to know what characters from the show hold a special place in your heart, besides Blue, obviously.
I was going to say, obviously, Blue. But
I always think Magenta, because Blue and Magenta
we're best
together.
friends.
But Mr. Salt has always been like a hero, like so fun and funny and ridiculous as little as he is, and just can like. So he's another one.
I love Mailbox's Ethel Merman kind of singing.
Yeah, me too.
I love that celebratory, right? Because you do feel like that,
It's like, oh my God, someone's thinking of me. Yay.
But all of them have a purpose, right? And what I love is that as you get older, when the idea of a clock in any form might remind you of our little Tickety.
Of Tickety, yeah. You always have a friend in any inanimate object.
Exactly, they surround you.
Okay, so I'd love to know, what do you hope the next generation can learn from Blue and her friends?
You can do anything you want to do. You can be anything you want to be. Just take one step at a time.
And work hard.
It's
about failing and falling down and
celebrating mistakes.
And that you have that foundation, right? Like you've got the tools that you need to succeed and that you can continue to learn, which I think is another aspect of our show, right? Like the tools that we have, the music, the the notebook that you'll use for the rest of your life, you know, to think about things, taking a minute to think and sit in a thinking chair.
Right.
Any chair is a thinking chair, and just think about it. You know, all of those things, right? From socio-emotional to cognitive. I just think that that's a really, you know, that's what we want kids
And you
to
always, yeah,
take
you always
away.
have a place at Blue's house, and, you know, a safe space to go to, and friends who love you just the way you are.
It's beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.